This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone, warning, what you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
The bottom line is that, yesterday we had a really, really awful situation with the passing of, a YouTube gaming creator, Etika, and I didn't know the guy. I didn't personally know much about him at all besides that, he was into Nintendo stuff, I guess. And the thing is, I could have easily just never mentioned it. At all. I could have just said, I'm not going to mention it at all on my stream and just ignore it. And here's what would have happened. Because this was a big news, a current event. Obviously, it's pertinent to me, being that I've been a content creator of gaming for 11 years. People are going to undoubtedly ask me about it. People are undoubtedly going to constantly be bringing it up on my streams. Alright? And for me not to address it would be stupid. Because all that's going to happen by not addressing it, it makes it more of a hot topic. You know what I mean? Did Phil address the Etika thing? Yes, he did. You can go watch the pre-stream if you want to hear it. Okay. Versus, did Phil address the Etika thing? No, I don't know why. It's like he's ignoring it. It's like he doesn't want to talk about it. It's weird. Let's keep bringing it up and see if he talks about it, right? See? That's the difference. And I know this is the case because I've done this for 11 years. I streamed full-time for 2.5. I streamed for a long time before that, ever since 2013. I know how it works on streams. I know what people want. When they want to get something talked about, they'll get it talked about. They'll make the whole stream about it. The way I addressed it, I really feel that I did it in a mature fashion.
Fuck you. You're a liar.
Basically saying, I don't know much about this guy, at all. It's a shame that we lost a content creator. It's an awful thing. And, that was kind of how I addressed it. Now, later on in the day, I had an opportunity, obviously, to jump on Twitter and find out more about the situation, about the guy's mental health issues, and the fact that basically people had made light of his mental health issues for years, that he had kind of alluded to in his videos, that things like joking about mental health and memes that are made about it, and that could be very hurtful, even though on the surface they don't seem like that they could eat away at you in the background. A lot of things just kind of came to light on social media overnight. Or not overnight, but during the course of the day, I should say. Alright? And so during the day, I made a social media post about it, basically saying, rest in peace to Etika. I didn't know the guy, but, memes can be very hurtful if used in a bad way, and people need to be responsible for the things that they say and do. The problem with the internet today is that it's anonymous, and everyone thinks they can just get away with anything, and that it's all jokes. And in reality, it's not all jokes. It concretely can hurt fucking people with the things you say and do, especially if it's things that aren't true, but you want to try to make them seem true for joking purposes. Har, har, har. Oh yeah, the internet's all jokes, right? It's fucked up, and we talked about this at length actually last night during my Black Ops 4 Blackout stream, which I knew this was going to happen because Blackout is an interactive stream. So, of course, people were constantly bringing up Etika, and we had a big conversation about mental health and all that. And, during that conversation, I talked about my own personal experiences and battles with it because people asked me. They said, Phil, you're one of the people who basically gets attacked the most on the internet. And, most of his stuff is unsubstantiated. A lot of it's based on, spinning the truth or twisting the truth, again, for the sake of making negative memes for jokes, when in reality it's really nasty, slanderous stuff said about you. What do you think about this? How does it affect you? And I'm not going to go into this, you know what I mean? I'm totally not going to go into this in detail, because we did it last night, alright? We did this last night. You want to see the full discussion, you could go watch the Blackout Battle Royal videos on YouTube over on DsPgaming, where I fully flesh out the whole topic, and we talk all about it, alright? But in essence, that's kind of where I left it. And, I felt good about the way that I had handled it. I certainly felt that I tried to handle it in a professional manner.
No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. It's called, give me money. Give me drama dollars and give me money.
And hopefully, I hope that some people have maybe gotten something out of the discussion. Okay, because, talking about mental health and things is very important. A lot of people, when it comes to the topic of mental health, a lot of people like to brush it under the rug and say, oh, it's a private thing, or it's something that shouldn't be spoken about publicly. I disagree. I think the reason that we have people who end up in really bad situations is because people don't want to talk about it, don't want to help, they want to brush it under the rug. They want to act like it's not a big deal. So I felt that we had addressed it fine. I thought everything was good, It seems like everyone on the stream enjoyed the way that we had the discussion, and it seemed like it was a productive thing. Okay? But sadly, as you guys know, there's just people on the internet who are just complete and utter fucking shitheads who want to talk shit about me no matter what. So they took this opportunity to make it all about me.
Wow. Cynical, negative bastard.
Which is hilarious because one of their criticisms of me is that I made it all about me. In reality, they made it all about me. Okay? First of all, they tried to say that I was monetizing Etika's passing. That the only reason that I even brought this up is because I wanted to make extra money on my pre-stream video yesterday. Okay? This is how ludicrous this fucking statement is. Okay? First of all, my pre-stream video on YouTube. You know the video like I'm recording right now? The video that I put on YouTube and gets like a couple hundred views? You know what I mean? Like, what? It's insane. Yes, I'm trying to make big bucks on this. Obviously, this is my intent. Was the only reason I talked about it was to make money, right?
And I'm constantly just shilling things nonstop during everything that I do. So it's because I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money.
This is just insanity that this would even be something someone would consider as a consideration of something, you know, that happened. Are you that fucking dumb? Do you understand that a pre-stream video that I make on YouTube probably makes me a couple pennies? You know what I mean? Like, these are idiots who think that, like, my video, that they still think this is 2011, and then when I put out a video on YouTube, that it makes me, like, hundreds of dollars or something. The videos I put out on YouTube make me almost nothing. As I've said, really, the reason I still do YouTube like this, is because, I basically want to have the videos archived for those who can't make it to the streams, those who have been longtime supporters of mine watching my videos on YouTube. That's why I stick with it. I don't stick with it to make money. Trust me, if I was trying to make money, I certainly wouldn't be caring about uploading the videos to YouTube because they make me almost nothing. Alright? The statement that, you know, oh, Phil purposely talked about this subject on pre-stream so he could monetize Etika's death and make money on it is insanely illogical and ludicrous. Okay? In addition to that, alright, if it really was the case, why wouldn't I have archived it on Twitch? You know what I mean? Like, if this is really the case, oh, Phil's really trying to bank. Why the hell wouldn't I have archived it on Twitch? Right? Which I could do, but I don't. I delete all my shit on Twitch to make sure that, you know, if people want to see it, they go to the one place, YouTube, so it's all in one place. It's not confusing. In addition to all of that, which is, here's the kicker.
I never monetized the video.
So, on top of all the ludicrous shit that people are saying, I never even monetized it. The video was literally never monetized on YouTube because I knew this was going to be a subject, you know, that was going to be a very hot topic and that needed to be touched with very delicate handling, you know.
I'm hypocritical. Very, very, very hypocritical.
And I never did monetize the video anyway. The video I never placed ads on it. And you could, I actually, in reality, I never even refreshed my YouTube dashboard overnight. So my YouTube dashboard from when I uploaded the video, I kept that, and this morning I screen captured it.
I kept that, and this morning I screen captured it.
And I posted it on Twitter. I was like, how can you say I monetized someone's death when I never monetized the video to begin with? But apparently, they, you know, these people were, you know, again, my detractors, my haters, these fucked up people, whatever you want to say, are trying to say that there were ads all over the video. See, look at all these ads all over the video. I'm like, dude, I never monetized the video.
Silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just going to say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better.
So it doesn't, you know, I'm just... how can you even make this accusation? It's factually incorrect. You know, if someone actually saw ads on that video, obviously I apologize. I never put them on there. It's very possible a couple of things happened. Maybe someone claimed the video. Who fucking knows? I mean, my videos get claimed every moment of every day. So it's very possible maybe the video got claimed by something, and someone else is making money on that video. That's possible. Or it could be that YouTube screwed up anyway and put ads on it, and then my settings didn't save or come into effect until later.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. This is a situation where, once again, I've done absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever, and I'm getting punished like I did, you know?
That's one of the things I actually noticed on YouTube. I'll give you an example here. Let's say, for example, a video goes live on YouTube, and then I want to save a thumbnail to it. That thumbnail won't show up on the video for hours. Okay? Like, it'll say saved, and on my dashboard, it'll show the thumbnail, but it actually won't show up for hours when you're actually trying to watch the video on YouTube. So people say, oh, Phil, where's your thumbnails? Oh, they're on there. You just can't see them. But actually, the only way to get thumbnails to show up right away is to actually save the thumbnail to a video while it's loading onto the website. If you do it after the fact, it takes hours to go into effect. So maybe what happened here was, you know, the video uploaded, and I said, oh, I don't want to monetize that, and I changed it to demonetized, but ads still ran for hours. Who knows, right? I have no fucking clue. But the fact of the matter is, people are slandering me, saying, oh, look at this, Phil's making money on this thing. In reality, I never did that. That's completely false.
Really?
And that pisses me off, that now people will believe that because they're so gullible and so fucking brain-dead stupid. They just believe what they're told without any substantiation. Alright? It's just completely dumb. Alright? That's number one. Number two, the other thing, oh, Phil just made it about himself. Are you a fucking complete moron to say something like that? Like, are you that stupid? The first thing I said about Etika was that I don't know anything about him, and therefore it's just sad that we lost him, and that was it. That was really all I addressed. It was only until later in the day when I had read on social media about all these factors that may have been a factor in his passing. That later on at night, when people directly asked me on an interactive stream to give my take and to basically relate it to me, like I was directly asked, Phil, you know, you are the subject of lots of slander. You are the subject of lots of hate. You are the subject of negative memes all the time. You know, what do you think? How does this affect you? Like, this is what I was asked. It was, you know what I mean? It wasn't, I went out of my way to do that. People directly ask me those questions. On an interactive stream, you answer the questions you're asked. That's the point of an interactive stream. Like, again, this is so ludicrous, the shit that these morons say. You made it about you. Yeah, because people asked about me, stupid fuck. Like, how fucking dumb can you fucking be? You want me to debunk something? Here, allow me to debunk this. Any fucking brainless twit on the internet who says, oh, you made it about you, that 1,000,000% proves those people only care about their own narrative. If you actually want to compare me today, in 2019, to DSP 10 years ago, alright, I think you're going to see monstrous changes, alright? Monstrous changes. So many things that I've taken out of my content. I don't reference sexual humor anymore. I don't do those. I don't go for the lowbrow, stupid jokes anymore. I certainly don't try to cause controversy. In fact, I'm the most anti-controversial person. I don't want any controversy.
This guy's a pathological liar.
At all on my streams or in my content. I just want to enjoy games and hang out with you guys and have fun and have it be an honest experience. That's what I'm looking for on my streams and my content. I'm not looking to have the kind of, you know, oh my god, it's the Wild West of content creation. Let's just say and do whatever to get a reaction, and hopefully it'll get me extra views and people will watch and I'll make money, right? That's how it used to be. It's not like that anymore. And you know what? Here's a really important point to bring up, alright? And someone actually said this on Twitter yesterday, and I was like, you know what? This opened my eyes a little bit. Someone actually said that in the past, now I didn't know this, apparently,
Etika himself, in the past, has talked about me and said, you know, I used to watch Darkside Phil videos from old school Phil, alright? OG original Phil. So you're talking, you know, my original videos from back in the day, what I used to put out on YouTube. And he said he used me as an example of what not to do.
Okay? He watched my videos and said, this is what I shouldn't do as a content creator. He basically used me as a way to say, I want to do different stuff because this doesn't look like the kind of stuff I would want to put out there. You know what? Fair enough. Because the bottom line is, today, modern Phil, the modern me, looks back on the old me 10 years ago, and I see the stuff that I said and did, how irresponsible I was in a lot of ways, how fucked up I was with the things that I did, and some of the jokes that I made, and the things that could have been offensive, and the things that could have been spun into a negative thing that hurt people. And I look at that and I say, man, I can't believe I was like that, but I was ignorant. You know, and I want to, you know, believe that I'm going to change for the better. The modern Phil looks back at the old Phil during these retrospective events we do and says, damn, you know, I learned from that's something not to do. You know, I really feel that in the last, you know, 10 to 11 years, I've improved myself dramatically. And that's why I'm still here, because if I had just been the same one-trick pony, the same guy, you know, doing that stuff, I wouldn't be here today. I probably wouldn't even be allowed on Twitch or YouTube at this point. Well, I take that back. I'd definitely be allowed on YouTube because they allow any kind of fucking filth over there.
Ow! Why'd you do that? Why did you do that? Why'd you just go to bite mommy? Wow. Alright, so you see what pigs can do.
I had 2 completely factually incorrect accusations made about me that now idiots are spreading across the internet and believing, you know, because they're just scumbags. There's really no other reason to do it. Why else would they do it? You know what I mean? Why? Why would they actually do that? Because they're just scumbags. There's just no other, they have no morality within it. It's the same topic we were talking about on the stream last night.
These people have no morality within them. They have no sense of right or wrong. They have no remorse for what they do. They feel like no matter what they do, there's no consequence, ever. It doesn't matter who we hurt. It doesn't matter, what the repercussions are for our actions. We will just do it no matter what, because we can. So we can get a reaction out of this content creator, or so we can hurt them, even if we don't get a reaction out of the content creator, so we can at least know that we hurt them in some way. And then it gives us some kind of feeling of empowerment. Because in real life, we have no power. We're the powerless. But when we go online, we're the anonymous, powerful many who can team up to fucking hurt people just because we can, and it gives us some kind of a feeling of self-worth. It's sick. It's absolutely sick. That's not healthy thought. That's not something that's going to help you in life. Trust me, from someone who used to be like that.
Because when I was younger, all right, and I was part of the competitive Street Fighter community, especially I would say in the early 2000s, I was a troll, man. I would troll the shit out of people on forums, chat rooms. I would just, do things to basically bring down those who thought that they were the high and mighty. And I've been there and I've done that. And I can tell you, my life, when I stopped doing that shit, and I started doing positive stuff for myself, like actually excelling at things such as, oh, let's actually focus on being good at competitive Street Fighter instead of trying to bring down others who are good. Instead of, you know what I mean? Don't bring down those that are good, become good yourself. And when that happened, I found that I enjoyed it way more than just being a fucking internet troll. Okay? And it's a different thing. It really is a completely different thing.
But it's a double standard, right? It's a double standard. Phil used Etika's passing as a way to fucking make it all about himself and get popularity for himself. No, in reality, it's the opposite. It's these people used Etika's passing as a way to, what's the word? They used it not using as ammo. Not militarized, oh God, there's a word for it. When you take something and you use it as an attack on others, and that's what they did. They literally said, oh look, Phil mentioned Etika, just like everyone else did today, because it was the big topic everyone was talking about. Let's use it as a way to attack him. So it's the complete opposite. I didn't use it as a way to make myself look good. They used it as a way to attack me. You know what I mean? Which is fucking worse. I am delusional.
Weaponized. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Weaponized. They used it as a way to weaponize it against me. It's insanity. So instead of it being about the real message here, that mental health is super important, and we should all be attentive to the people around us, and we should take mental health issues seriously, and, constant attacks on people on the internet, memeing and things can hurt people, and concretely can actually, have dire consequences. Let's be careful about what we say and do on the internet. They used it to weaponize against me and do negative things against me. The exact fucking thing that the message is warning about with the passing of Etika. It's like, are you fucking that brain dead ignorant? Are you? And they say, oh, it's ironic. No, the truth of the matter is, you want to see the ultimate hypocrites? They're the ultimate hypocrites. Seriously. To take something that definitely should have been a day of first of all, being very sad about losing a very positive and well-loved content creator, right? And a day where it should have been all about him, which it was, and then when people asked me questions about my own personal situation, I answered them honestly. And instead turning it into a day to attack Phil. It's fucking sickening. It makes me, in the pit of my stomach, it makes me fucking sick that there's these people out there, and they do it daily. Daily. It's just fucked, man. You know? I don't even know what else to say. That these people have no conscience. They have no morality. They have no remorse. They feel no responsibility for their actions, and they will continue to do these heinous acts over and over and over again.
That's like me, right? That's like me.
If I were to go away tomorrow, what would that do? If tomorrow I just decided I'm never streaming again. That's it. It's over. Okay? What great accomplishment has happened? You know what I mean? Yes, we have done it. We have fought the DSP hate wars for 10 years, and finally we got him off the internet. He's gone for good. Hooray! Victory for us. What? Okay. And? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like some great... You didn't cure cancer. You didn't fucking do anything. In reality, you did nothing. All you did is you fucked my life up. You know, you did. You fucked my life up. You made it so that I can't have fun with what I do for a living anymore. You made it so that it became so toxic and so fucking painful to keep going that I just quit. You know? Wow. You broke a man. Wow, you're amazing. You're such a great person that now for the rest of your life you can say, I broke a content creator who doesn't want to make fucking content anymore.
People trying to play as the victim. Yeah, well, that's what it is. They do something bad, but then they realize, oh shit, maybe we went over the line and we're going to get in trouble for it. Oh, quick, let's try to flip it so that we're innocent. It's called, you know, defense mode, panic mode, for people who know that they screwed up.
You know what I mean? Like, wow. What a fucking life accomplishment. Is it like, that's what I mean? I don't even understand what is the end game of these people who do this shit. Like, what is your goal? What are you trying to get at? What exactly are you trying to do? Do you really want me to just, like, have a fucked up, ruined life for the rest of my life? Is that what it is? So you want me to quit doing this? You want me to be financially destroyed because I don't have enough income anymore to pay anything? So basically my whole life is fucking ruined. I probably lose everything, you know, lose my house, you know, lose tons of, you know, who knows what would happen because all the debt in my name, who knows, right? So I quit. I'm not a content creator anymore. I go get some, you know, part-time job somewhere probably, or have to work 2, 3, 4 part-time jobs offline. And, you know, everything's ruined. You know, Kat and I, who are trying to build a beautiful life, you know, now that we're married and everything, basically that all falls apart. You know what I mean? Like, what are you getting at? I just don't understand it. I'm completely... What is it? What's the point? What's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, this is insanity. To me, anyway, as a logical human or someone who has morality inside of them, like, I don't understand what you're getting at, you know? Like, at least if there's an end goal, you know, it would make sense. But what's your end goal? To ruin my life? You know, okay, great. Wow, that's really an accomplishment, right? Like, what the fuck? I'm just lost. I'm completely fucking lost about this. I don't understand it. I probably never will. Because, again, like I said, I've grown from being that kind of a person. You want to criticize me, fine, criticize me. But you tell me, the stuff that people said about me in the last 24 hours, how does this make me improve? Exactly? How does this make me a better person? How is this constructive? That's really the best question. How is this constructive? How is anything, the lies, saying that I monetized a video about Etika, which I didn't, saying that I made it all about me, which I didn't. Two things that are completely false. Factually false. How is this constructive exactly? You made shit up, and somehow I'm supposed to improve based off of this? You see what I mean? I just don't understand it. And now Mirai Masaki's just said in the stream chat, well, it's not meant to help you. They just want to tear you down to their level. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's what it is. Because at one point, those people who used to do this shit would try to hide behind, or I don't want to say hide behind, they would try to justify what they would do by saying, well, the reason we do it is because we want Phil to improve. We feel that these things that he's doing are awful and destructive, and we want him to change for the better, so that later on, you know, he could be a better content creator, and, you know, and okay, fair enough. And you know what? Things that I've been called out for over the years, I do feel, like I said, I do feel that I've been a better content creator for it, and a better person for it, by the way. I do feel that over the years I've become a more mature person, a better person.
Well, we can salvage it. Look at that. Just put a little bit on top. It's going to be way too much on the bottom, and I'm going to have to avoid that.
Because of the changes that I made, okay? So fair enough in that regard, I kind of agree. But when you just lie to make me look bad, that's not, it doesn't change anything, it doesn't improve anything. All you're doing is trying to actually hurt me, you know? And I don't understand why, you know? What did I ever do? What did I ever fucking do to deserve constantly just getting basically stabbed in the stomach, stabbed in the back, stabbed all over the place? Like, what? What can I improve? What can I do to make this stop? Maybe I can't. Maybe that's the thing.
Maybe my problem is I always think that it's my fault. What? I'm good at lying.
Like, I think, man, the reason that this is happening is because something I did irked someone or something. Maybe that's not the case anymore. Maybe at this point, it's not that I need to improve. It's that people just are so used to hurting me that they'll just do it anyway. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. And it sucks. Some people are like, it'll never stop. I know that's a horrible feeling. Can you believe that maybe one day I will transition out of what I'm doing now? I won't be a full-time streamer anymore. I would still like to stream, don't get me wrong. But can you imagine if, like, I transition out of this life and people never stop? They constantly still find ways to harass me? And you might say, oh, well, if you're not a streamer anymore, they can't do it. Well, you think that. But these are people who, within a week of me moving across the country, found my new address and were trolling me at this new address. These are people who have fucking done really fucked up stuff, like swatting me and my family members. Okay? This is messed up fucking stuff that they've done to me. And what's to say that they won't just continue that offline stuff? You know what I mean? Like, this is a real concern for me. That I don't even know how I'm going to go about the rest of my life if this is the case. If there's thousands of people on the internet that have just become so ingrained in their brains, I must hurt DSP on a daily basis. I will make shit up about him. I will lie about him. I will spin stuff to make him look bad. I will troll the fuck out of him offline and online. This is what I do. You know what I mean? Like, how do you improve that? I just, how do you fix that? I don't know, man. But, outside of that, I don't even know what else to say. Mean Mr. Pizzle says, were the pictures with 8 ads doctored? I don't know. I didn't see any pictures with 8 ads. I'm just telling you from my perspective, no video was ever monetized. On my end. As I told you, as I just explained, sometimes when you do changes on things to YouTube, it doesn't stick for hours on end. It's very possible that I told that video don't monetize itself, okay? And it still monetized itself for hours and then shut the ads off later. But I showed you the screen capture. It wasn't monetized on my end. That screen capture I took was my dashboard, what do you call it, the video manager or whatever, yesterday afternoon. I never refreshed it, so I just took a screen capture of it and posted it on Twitter. I never monetized that video, And Escorza, I completely disagree with you. He says, you made a mistake even bringing Etika's name up. Here's the thing. If I didn't, the entirety of my streams yesterday would have been people spamming, Phil, what do you think about Etika? What do you think about Etika? What do you think about what happened to Etika? I had to address it, or it would have been worse. Trust me, as someone who's streamed since 2013, I know this is what happens on streams. When there's a hot topic, and everyone wants to talk about it, and everyone wants to address it and feel better and have their person streaming talk about something, they're going to get them to do it, or they're going to derail the entire stream. It had to have been talked about. Okay?
By the way, if you guys aren't aware, I'm completely ignoring a bunch of people who cheered and tipped and said insulting things about me in regards to what we just addressed. I'm just not even going to read those things or bring them up. There's no point. Okay? So it's that's what I mean. It's not only the attacks on Twitter, but then it proceeds to the streams, it proceeds to everything. I'm just going to ignore it. Burn in hell, Burnell. And now I'm going to burn in hell for the rest of eternity because of it. You can't change who you are, I guess. Hell is a place where it's very hot. There's, it's torturous conditions. Fire, hail, brimstone. Your body is being ripped apart by demons who are shoving red-hot pokers up your rectum. Not a nice place. Okay? What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a scammer. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.